Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chase, and today I bring you the finale of my Legend League push. I'm combining the last few days, so that way we get as much entertainment as possible. I'm also just doing it because the season's over, and I want to share my base and everything. As you can see, I ended up peaking at 19th place in the US, which I was pretty happy about. Not last season, but when I was at Town Hall 12, the last time I trophy pushed, I ended up not making the top 200 in the US, which that was my goal this time around. So for the first replay, I actually had no idea how to take this base. I hadn't seen it before, so I just decided to wing it. And as my queen got about to here, where I was taking out the Lava Hound, I realized the perfect pathing for her. She can just walk right into that single Inferno. And so I let her go, just to see what happens. She takes out the clan castle, the king, the queen, and then I can super wall break because there's nothing behind that little jutted out wall right there. So I can wall break and it'll go right for the archer tower. So now I can just freeze up the single Inferno, and this is a pretty easy queen walk. It was just pretty expensive. So I set up my siege barracks. And my king doesn't get too much value. I don't know why I didn't send the hybrid through that gold storage. Maybe I didn't see it. But my queen ends up going back around to take out the town hall, and then back to take out those Teslas in the storage. So right now I just want to keep her alive, and then keep her ability intact so that she walks around. And now she goes and is able to take out the town hall. At this point, the queen's value is over, so I don't care about her. Now the miners and hogs go through. I'm just healing warden and then another heal, and there's so many miners up because of that combination of spells and abilities that the base is basically done. So I believe this was the only triple I had on day 11 or on 12. On day 13 I had a really good day where I had, I believe it was 4 or 5 triples, and I had 2 time fails, which was unfortunate. So I could have went higher. But peaking at 19th in the US was pretty cool, pretty special for me. So this replay right here was one of my day 13 triples, and this was honestly, I think, my second best raid overall. I think it went the smoothest, or the second smoothest out of any of my other attacks. So I noticed that with the double cannon right there, I can just send out a wizard and he can snipe off the army camp, completing the funnel for my queen. And then I can super wall break in and get her directly into that single Inferno. Because of the 2 tile gap behind the single Inferno, I knew she'd walk up and around, and then I could just wall break again and get into the town hall. Very simple strategy to begin with. And now he has an entire clan castle of goblins, which was kind of stupid, to be honest. They just kept coming. It was weird. At this point, I just immediately... Nope, not now. As soon as my queen locks onto the town hall, I start my siege barracks and king. So that way I get the wizards going out of the siege barracks, and then I can start my hybrid straight through that single Inferno so that my queen can work on the scatter shots and not have to worry about the single Inferno over there. And you'll notice that I placed my king lower. I waited on him a bit because I wanted the siege barracks to take out a couple buildings up there, so that way he'd walk down and not get in range of the single target Inferno. And now I popped his ability early so I can take out those outside trash buildings and keep my hybrid in the core, going directly for that Eagle Artillery, get that down as fast as possible. And I warden over almost my entire army, including the queen, I believe. And then there's nothing left. My king can actually go in and take out the defenses himself because there's no walls surrounding those buildings over there. I kept my wizards alive from the siege barracks, and I still have a ton of miners. Even some hogs survived. I still have my Royal Champ ability, and my queen lasted till the very end. So that's how you take out that base. And now we'll get into my defense. What I used for defense. Now this base was incredibly annoying. I know a couple clanmates tested it out and they hated it. I actually found this base in Legend League. This was one of my 1 stars initially, and I did not like the way it looked. I didn't know how to attack it, so I copied it and then practiced it, and I still only got it like 50% of the time, which was weird. So anyway, I'll have the base link in the description below, and here's the first replay I have to show for you. So this was hybrid, and it wasn't a great attack by any means. So what the attacker, I believe, is trying to do is get his queen into the base, which is exactly how this base is designed. It's designed so you can't do that. I know I kept trying to queen charge in and it wouldn't work. So as you can see, she just keeps walking, and then what you're supposed to do is wall break twice in the middle. There, you can wall break that long wall segment, wall break it twice, and then you send the hybrid with the queen. And if you can save a rage, then you rage up the hybrid so that they go ahead, and it pushes the queen into the town hall. It's very hard to do, and it only worked like twice or something. So that's how you beat it with hybrid. I've seen it beat with zap hybrid as well, where you zap the ground expos that are next to the eagle, and then you just send your queen in from that side, and she can take care of the eagle herself. So this was just my defense log, my recent defenses. You can check out my other defense logs. I have them in my other videos. I believe I started using this base around day 8. So if you see the defense log on day 8, that means that's when I was using the base. So I'll also show a replay of the base being, well, almost tripled. It gets tripled really easily by E-Drags. This attack wasn't that great because of the really early warden. But spam E-Drags absolutely obliterates this base. This guy, believe it or not, gets a 98%. Spam E-Drags is something you see a lot at lower Legend League levels, although I did see it a couple times where I was at. Which is why I used the base later on, because a lot of people use hybrid, and hybrid doesn't work all the time. So again, I will have the base link in the description below if you want to test it out. It's pretty funny to watch people struggle against it, because it is a really frustrating base. So yeah, you can check it out in the description. And that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my Legend League series. And stay tuned for more videos in the future.